everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and as always, hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. And I definitely had a great day yesterday. Headed out to the Montgomeryville, Pennsylvania area with Cinema Sickness Jr. and Miss Sickness. We headed out there, had some errands run and whatnots, but since I don't get to get out there too often, there were some stores I definitely wanted to hit up and do a little hunting at, and I scored pretty big. Found some awesome finds for some amazing prices. So we're going to take a look at that today. Very excited about that. We're going to take a look at everything except for the last store I hit up, because I did hit up a brand new Goodwill that just opened up within the last year. Big, brand new, beautiful store. Really cool spot to hunt at. But I scored really big there. I got some amazing finds, some amazing deals for some amazing prices. It was a really good score. So we're going to save that for its own video. It really does warrant its very own video. So we're going to take a look at that maybe in a couple days from now. I'll post that video. But for now, we're going to take a look at everything else I hit up before I hit up that Goodwill. All the other great stores I hit up. I found a bunch of cool stuff right here. As you can see, not a huge pile, but definitely an awesome pile with some great finds. So, all right, guys, let's go do some hunting. Well, all right, guys, here we go at our first stop, the 2nd Avenue Value Store. Great thrift store that I tried to shoot some video at last month here, but unfortunately, I shot it with Periscope, and that didn't go so well. So we're going to take a real look at this store now, shooting it with actual real video quality video, and you get to see what this store is all about, and I love it. And of course, right up front, you have to check out the case. You never know what might be in here, and there were some season sets. I was eyeing up Sopranos, but unfortunately, it was missing a disc, so I did pass on that. But onto the rest of the store. And hit up the electronics. I love this. All those cables there. I love when stores do not throw out their cables. They keep random cables they get in, because you never know when you might need some random cable or a power supply or something like that. It might cost you an arm and a leg online. You come to a store like this, you get it for a couple bucks. Love when that happens. And as you can see, plenty of VCRs, DVDs, but nothing that stuck out to me, nothing I needed to grab. So I did pass on all this stuff. There was even a PlayStation there, but I passed on all this stuff, nothing I needed to grab. And of course, you always have to eye up the toys. You never know what you might find in here. I'm not really a big toy collector, but, you know, I have a son, so I always look. Plus, I am interested in toys, even though I don't collect them. And I found games before within the toys. I found cinema within the toys before, so you never know what you might find. Always worth looking through the toys. You might find some goodies that you want to get for your collection or just in general. So I always have to look. But most importantly, I of course have to look through all the media right here. So here you go, guys. This is a good look now, finally, at all the media they have. Lots of DVDs, lots of Blu-rays, some games thrown in here, VHS, CDs, all kinds of awesome stuff for just great prices. And as you can see, there was plenty to look through. I kind of felt bad for Miss Sickness and Cinema Sickness Jr. because they waited a little while I looked through all this. But as you can see, there was plenty to look through, and I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because last time I was here, I actually hit pretty big and found a lot of cool stuff. Not so much this time, but since I knew there was the potential of greatness here, I had to look through all this stuff a few times just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I did thoroughly go through all of this. And as you can see, great prices here. I mean, look at that. Just super cheap prices. And that is why I love stores like this and why I love hunting at stores like this. And as you can see, some cool stuff like Blu-rays right here. I did not have this. I thought about getting it, but I did pass on it. And Broken Arrow is a fantastic movie that I was debating upgrading, but I just passed. I didn't need it. Didn't want to spend too much money because I knew I had a few more stores to hit up. This is great. Look. American Ninja, very awesome, fantastic movie, and they had American Ninja 4 as well. I already have both of these, but it was just really cool to come across them. I don't see them too often. And then you find goodies like this as well. Look at this, some PVDs, some personal video discs for the video now, very cool, although I just recently got that volume set, so I didn't need it, but cool to come across it. And even coming across an HD DVD, which, again, unfortunately, I already owned. I didn't need it, but hey, just coming across an HD DVD in the store is pretty awesome. As you can see, lots of season sets here. Very cool. There's a lot of Friends. This I was interested in. The War at Home, the complete first season. Thought about getting that, and had to look through the discs to make sure they weren't scratched, and everything was looking good. Disc 1 here was in perfect shape. I was good to go there. And then, unfortunately, Disc 3 missing. Only had 2 discs out of 3. So, obviously, I passed on that. You guys remember when yo-yos were really big for like a year? Everybody was into yo-yoing for like a year, like many years ago. I remember that. Whatever happened to that? And a UMD video here, click, but unfortunately, once again, I already had it, so I did pass on it, but cool to see nevertheless. And this I was interested in. Sleepwalking. I've never seen this, but had a good cast. The synopsis sounded interesting, so I was definitely intrigued and interested in picking that up. And then something I almost missed. All these DVDs hanging up by the cash register. When I first walked in, I didn't even see these. Look at this stuff. There's games, there's DVDs, there's Blu-rays, there's all kinds of cinema here and media here. Very awesome. And as you can see, a lot of cool stuff. I mean, here's like a 3D copy of Prometheus for only $5. I already have it, didn't need it, but really, really cool. Seasons of It's Always Sunny, just some other random Blu-rays. I mean, so awesome. But the things I had to grab, we'll take a look at in a little bit. But a lot of that I unfortunately mostly already had. And then next we hit up a Salvation Army, which is always fun because I don't get to hit up Salvation Armies too often, as we don't really have any in my immediate area. So when I do come across one, I'm always excited and have to go hit it up because I found some really good deals on Salvation Armies before. Unfortunately, nothing within their VHS I was interested in. Nothing I had to grab. I was looking at this, but didn't need it. I do already have it, unfortunately. So yeah, some interesting stuff, but again, nothing I needed to pick up as far as VHS were concerned. So we moved on to CDs and DVDs. And there actually were a few CDs in here I wanted to grab, so I was interested in that. At $1 a piece, just awesome deal for CDs. And DVDs were priced pretty well as well, but unfortunately, nothing I needed to grab. It was a lot of stuff that I already had, or just had no interest in. So unfortunately, I didn't really score too big as far as cinema was concerned at this Salvation Army. But it was nice to see a lot of stuff. Some more VHS tapes down here, which is really cool. And they even had some anime, but I did pass on this just because I wasn't quite sure if I really wanted it or not, and just for the price. And I just, you know, again, anime's awesome, but they were just random sets. And normally I would pick stuff like this up, but today I did pass on it. Who knows? If I'm here again and they have it, I might grab it then. But for now, I did pass on those random sets. This was cool. Look at this weird science release. I've never seen this. This is an image release of a weird science in a snap case. That's pretty cool, but I did pass on that. And I found something out at the store. They do not keep their discs inside their cases. They keep them up in a binder at the front register. I hate that. But what I don't hate is coming across things like this. Spice Girls, Spice World, Spice Girls, Spice. We got the Spice Girls US Goodbye single and Spice Girls Greatest Hits CD DVD combo. That was cool. Whoever traded this stuff in or gave this stuff away to the store was an idiot. That is a bunch of awesome CDs there that should never have been given away. So head over to books. You never know what you might find in the book area. And as you can see, some records there. Unfortunately, no laser discs and some more VHS. But again, VHS I had no interest in. Didn't need any of that. And Smile, you're on camera. Well, you know what, camera? You're on camera too. So I looked through all this stuff, and I found a VCR with a remote, which is cool, but I couldn't find a price, so I had no idea. And it looked like it had been around the block a few times, so I did pass on it. And looking at the prices of these, I just figured, you know, they kind of the $8 range. I think this one was like, what, $6, something like that. And they're all sold as is, so I didn't really trust that. I did pass on those. I mean, getting a VCR with a remote is always great, but I didn't trust this store so much, so I passed. Look at all these cool CRT TVs. You don't see too much of those, and a DVD player. But you never see CRT TVs anymore. I never come across these, so when I see them, it's pretty awesome. None that really stuck out to me. I usually kind of look at the big giant ones, so they weren't too fancy, but still really cool to see them nevertheless. But lastly, this was awesome. I had to show you this. Look at this amazing Bruce Lee poster. That was awesome. So, all right, guys, there you go. That was it. Let's take a look at everything I picked up. Well, alright guys, there you go. That was all the fantastic stores I hit up out in the, again, Montgomeryville, Pennsylvania area, all with the exception of that one Goodwill, but again, we'll get to that eventually. So the first store I hit up was the 2nd Avenue Value Store, which, for those of you who may remember, I tried out Periscope for a little while, and I didn't end up really liking it, and one of the reasons why is mainly because of a video I shot a few months ago out at this store. I tried a Periscope while I was out there, did a Periscope video for you guys showing you all the cool stuff they had, and the video quality was just garbage, looked horrible. None of you guys could see what was going on out there, and I scored some pretty cool finds, so kind of sucked that I did it through Periscope, and then like you guys could just see a big blurry wall of movies, and you couldn't actually see what was there or anything like that, so Yeah, Periscope ruined that video. So that's why I definitely wanted to shoot some more videos out there for you guys so you can actually see what all they had. And they had a ton of stuff, which is really, really cool and for some great prices. Unfortunately, it was mostly stuff I either just had or didn't want. I didn't score quite like I did last time I was out there. It was just a lot of stuff I didn't need to pick up. But I did find 3 goodies here and a lot of really cool stuff, actually. So first thing I picked up, I'm assuming this is cool. I don't know. You guys can tell me about this one. This was Sleepwalking. I've never seen this movie. I know absolutely nothing about it, but the cast sold me on it. I mean, hell, Woody Harrelson alone sold me on this. Although it does start Dennis Hopper as well, which is really cool. So definitely a movie I wanted to check out. It intrigued me. Thought it looked pretty cool. It was right around $2 for this, so I picked it up. But again, I've not seen it, so you guys can leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've seen this one. Let me know if it's any good. Comes with a slip and everything. So definitely wanted to grab this. Like I said, it was like $2. Figured I'd pick it up and check it out, but I know nothing about this. So leave a comment. I thought it looked pretty cool. I grabbed it. But now for where I definitely scored, and I almost missed this stuff. I looked through the cabinet up front. I went to the back and looked through all the media they had back there. And then as I'm leaving, I notice by the cabinets on a wall, there's more media. There's DVDs, there's Blu-rays, there's video games. They're all hanging up on this wall in these bags that they took and like put on these racks. Almost completely missed them. I had no idea where they were there. They're probably there last time I was there and I missed them. So now I know to look in that spot next time I go to the store. So I had no idea that stuff was there. And I'm glad I saw it because I picked up 2 titles that were amazing. I was so excited to come across these. I paid, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, $4.90 for both of these. So we'll just say $5 for both of these, which is a little more, but maybe like $2, $3 more than I would normally pay for this. But when you see what titles they are, you'll understand why $5 seemed like a great price. We have Toy Story and The Incredibles, both on UMD video. These are not easy UMD videos to find. I don't come across these ever. And when I do, people want a decent amount of money for them. They are somewhat rare and go for a little bit of money. And these are both brand new, factory sealed. Never open, have never seen the light of day. Oh my God, was I like freaking out when I saw it. In fact, when I saw it there, I saw the Toy Story, and I immediately just assumed it was a game, not the movie, until I looked a little closer and saw it said feature film, and I was like, oh my God, it's a UMD video. So pretty blown away by this find. These were awesome. Again, brand new factory sealed, $5, $10 total for these. That is just an amazing, amazing find. Just a fantastic seal. Almost got Toy Story a few days ago on Listia, but it went for like a lot more points than I was willing to spend. So glad I didn't waste my points and get this because I came across it. I've been pretty bummed that I'd done that. So really, really cool. Very awesome. You guys know me. I love collecting for the UMD format. I love the UMD video format. And coming across 2 somewhat rare, hard to get your hands on Disney titles for $5 a piece. An amazing find, blown away. One of the biggest scores, definitely, of the day. But with that being said, I got a lot of cool stuff. So after that, we actually headed to the mall. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to do any filming while I was there. I actually got stopped because I got stopped taking a photo. I took a, for those of you who follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and cinemastickthis.com, you guys saw the photo. I went into the Disney store at the Montgomeryville Mall, and I snapped a selfie, and the lady's like, oh, no photography or anything in here. So, okay, I had to stop, unfortunately. Disney's usually cool with that stuff. I guess they don't like it in their Disney stores. They don't have anything wrong with that, like in their Disney parks, but Disney stores, I guess, are not okay with that. I don't know. But anyway, so I wasn't able to do any filming while I was in there, which is a shame because there was a ton of stuff. We probably spent like an hour in this store. They're actually doing a sale right now, which was buy one, get one, 50% off, which is pretty awesome. And what I ended up picking up was some Pooh Bear here. I've been wanting to get one of these for Cinema Sickness Jr. for some time now. They have these at places like Target and whatnot, but I can never find the large Pooh Bear. I think these come in 3 sizes. There's like a little mini one. There's like one that's maybe like half the size. And then there's the giant ones. I've been wanting to get one of these. And I figured when I went to Disney this year, I was going to get one of these for Cinema Sickness Jr., but I was able to do it earlier, which is obviously better because now I can give it to him for his birthday. His birthday's on the 19th, so in a couple of days it's going to be his birthday. So I'm going to give this to him for his birthday, and I also don't have to worry about lugging this home from Florida, which is kind of nice as well because this wasn't going to fit like in my bag. So I would have had to carry this onto the plane. So very, very cool that I don't have to carry this home, and I was able to get it for him. So had to pick this up. I love these. They're so awesome. And Cinema Sickness Jr. is a huge Pooh Bear fan. Definitely his favorite of all the Disney characters, or just, I guess, really cartoon characters in general. He likes Elmo a lot as well, but as far as Disney's concerned, he loves his Pooh Bear. So I really wanted to get him one of these. So glad I was able to pick one of these up. I think they're so super cute. They're so fuzzy and awesome. I love them, and very glad that I was able to get this for Cinema Sickness Jr. That's awesome. But as I mentioned, it was buy one, get one 50% off. So I couldn't let the 50% go to waste. I got myself a Mickey Mouse doll here. I've been wanting one of these for the longest time. I mean, when I was a kid, I'm sure I had one of these when I was a child, but as an adult, I've been wanting one of these for some time now, and I just never bought them. They're usually $20, which isn't a crazy amount of money, but I don't know. I usually look at it and go, $20. You know, I'm kind of just getting it just to have it. I mean, I really want one of these, but I don't need it, so $20 is like, I don't know. But $10, 50% off, I was like, I'll do $10 for a kick-ass Mickey Mouse doll. So very, very cool. I'm excited. I got myself a great Mickey Mouse doll right here. I know it's kind of childish for me, but you guys know me. I'm a huge Disney nut. I love me some Disney, so I really wanted a Mickey Mouse doll, and now I got one. So very cool. So there you go. Some goodies from the Disney store. My wife spent like $300 in there. She bought herself a bunch of stuff, and like Cinema Sickness Jr. a bunch of stuff, and she went a little crazy buying stuff. But this is all I got. So very awesome. And then we hit up, and you guys can let me know about this. Another store that, oh my god, they like didn't let me film in. I hit up FYE. Apparently this mall, like none of the stores let you film in it, so it is what it is. But hit up an FYE like no other FYE I've ever seen. First of all, that's the logo. And when I saw that, I was like, is that like FYE for your entertainment? Like is that what that is? And I'm looking, and it was down the first floor. We're up on the second floor. I'm looking down. I'm like, kind of looks like an FYE, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So so we went down there and walked in, and sure enough, it is an FYE, but it was really weird. There were like movies and like music were in the back, and there was like not a ton of it. And up front were like all these like collectibles and toys and all kinds of stuff. Do you guys have an FYE like this near you? The FYE that I have near me is just like a standard old school FYE with just rows and rows of movies and music, and like up front there might be like a couple little displays of like knickknacks and stuff, maybe like on the walls and stuff. There's like knickknacks and whatnot, and collectibles and toys and stuff, but and like t-shirts and stuff like that. But like 75% of the store was all just like t-shirts and collectibles and knickknacks and stuff like that. It was stuff that wasn't CDs or DVDs or Blu-rays or anything like that, which is crazy. But anyway, this store was pretty nuts. So looked around for a while, didn't really see anything that was catching my eye. Plus, I wasn't gonna. It's FYE. You got two choices in FYE. You can spend like 10 hours looking around to find good stuff, or you can just go in and browse, and hopefully you'll find something quickly and then head out. And I did the browse quickly and hopefully you found something, because I wasn't gonna make my my son and wife spent like an hour in this store. So the only really thing I picked up was this Goosebumps double feature set for only $5. This coming with Perfect School and My Best Friend is Invisible. Now you guys may remember, I actually just recently picked up My Best Friend is Invisible, but Perfect School, I didn't have that yet. So definitely wanted to grab it. So very cool, $5. You know, really again just for this one because I already have this one, but that's okay. So $5 for this seemed like a good deal. I love me some Goosebumps, and I want to get them all, so had to pick it up. That's what I grabbed from the very weird FYE. So finally, after FYE, we hit up a Salvation Army, which is like probably the closest Salvation Army I have to me. We don't really have Salvation Armies like we have in Pennsylvania, but not like where I am. In my little area of Pennsylvania, there's like no Salvation Armies. I don't know. But had to hit up one, and for the most parts, it was a bust. Nothing really with VHS, nothing with DVDs or Blu-rays. In fact, I was kind of getting ticked off of this store because it's one of those stores that take their discs and put them like in a booklet, so they're not actually in the cases. I hate that. It scratches discs, and I prefer to look at stuff. I hate having to bring like a pile of crap up to a front desk and be like, can I see all the discs for this? Like, I hate that. So, yeah, so a little bit of a bust. I wasn't really finding anything I wanted, but I found 2 CDs, and it just so happens they were amazing CDs. So first one I picked up here was Spice Girls Goodbye. This year being the US release of Goodbye. This is awesome. I have the UK release. I didn't have the US release. And I could be wrong. I probably shouldn't say this, but I think I might have all the singles now, both the UK versions and the American versions. I say that, take it with a grain of salt. That might be wrong. But I know this is one of the ones I needed. So I either have them all or I'm very close to having them all. But I didn't have the US release of Goodbye. Like I said, I had the UK release. I didn't have the US release. This is awesome. And I guess, I don't know if it came with stickers or what, but whoever owned this put the Spice Girl stickers on there. So very, very cool. Grab this for $1. That's awesome. And the disc was in great shape. So very, very cool. But what I'm even more excited about is this right here. I have been wanting to get a hold of this for some time now. And this is Spice Girls Greatest Hits. Now, technically, I already have this. You might be thinking, well, why did I grab it again? Just for another copy? You know, I tend to do that. Well, this is actually a CD-DVD combo. It was released, it has a white cover, looks like the same thing, but a white cover. That was CD only, but the black cover one here is a CD-DVD combo. But why I am so excited about this and why I just picked this up on a whim wasn't just to have another copy, although I probably would have done that anyway, but wasn't just for that. It's because of a possibility. Unfortunately, my original copy here, I still have yet to be able to find out the reason why this happened, what this is about. But as you can see on the back, CD listings, DVD listings, and all the DVD listings, the second to last song called Headlines, Friendship Never Ends, is not, the video for that is not on the DVD. It doesn't exist. I don't know why. I tried looking up online the reason why. It seems that some people were complaining that it wasn't there, but other people were saying it wasn't theirs. So it seems like some of the releases had that song, some of them didn't. So I don't know if it was maybe like an early batch of these. There was a screw up and that video was left off the DVD. I don't know if it was something later on where they had to re-release this without that song. Maybe there was like a copyright issue or something like that, or some reason they couldn't put it on here. I'm not sure what the reason for that is, but whatever it is, I'm thinking maybe it was a goof up, because if they had to re-release this without that track, you would think they would have printed new artwork with the track off it, right? So I'm thinking maybe it was a goof up. I don't know. For whatever reason though, this did not have that video on it, and it always pissed me off because I basically had almost every Spice Girls video. I had almost every one of them except for that one song that for whatever reason was left off here, and it drove me nuts. I actually bought this off of Amazon. I actually returned this like 2 times to Amazon hoping they'd send me a correct copy. They never did, so drove me nuts. So on a whim, I picked this up for $1. Figured let's check it out. Let's see what happens. I pop this in my DVD player. It has every single video. This one has a video for Headlines. I don't know why this was the case. I'm thinking this was just a screw up and then they had to re-release it to correct it. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I haven't been able to find any information on what that was about, but this is the correct version. This has every Spice Girl video. You guys know me. I love my Spice Girls. So that is fantastic. This is $1 amazingly spent. This blew me away. I had my fingers crossed, popped it in the DVD player, and there it was, the track listing. And I could click on it, the video started up, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This is so great. So, fantastic. So there you go, guys. That was everything I picked up, again, with the exception of the stuff from the Goodwill, which we'll take a look at in a later video, but a lot of awesome stuff. I mean, this was definitely a quality over quantity first half of the trip. Again, I scored really big at the Goodwill, so I can't say quality over quantity, although I got a lot of really good stuff there too, so maybe it was quality over quantity. But, you know, I mean, again, this was like the only thing that was really a blind buy. I don't really know anything about Sleepwalking. It just looked cool, so you guys can let me know, but seriously, finding these, that's amazing. I never thought I was going to come across these for a good price, like, ever, so really cool. Goosebumps, just one step closer to completing my collection. And 2 special CDs that I've been on the hunt for. One that's just another single I need to get, which I really wanted to get for the collection because I want to get them all. So that's awesome. And the corrected version of the Greatest Hits CD-DVD combo. This is amazing. Wow. You guys know me. Just huge Spice Girl fan, so wow. So there you go. Oh, and of course, we can't forget my Mickey Mouse now that I have for me, because I love Mickey, and the Pooh Bear for Simba Sickles Jr. coming up on the 19th when he'll get this for his birthday. So very cool. So all right, guys, there you go. That was it. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please do. I do a brand new daily sickness video every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button, you'll see a new video every day. Also, if you want to get your grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, Cinema Sickness hat, tank top, hoodies, buttons, all kinds of cool Cinema Sickness gear, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself some of that. And also, if you just want to show your support and show your thanks, head over to patreon.com/Cinema Sickness where you can become a patron, show your support, show your thanks for this show, and any tiny little bit helps and is very much greatly appreciated. So, all right, guys, again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for that upcoming Goodwill video. Again, I will show you all that in its own video that'll come up probably within a few days from now. It's awesome. So many cool finds in there. I can't wait to shoot that video, edit that video and like all together and show it to you guys because it's great. So stay tuned for that hunting video. So, all right, guys, again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.